If I was to describe Peter in one sentence, he was a person that made dreams come true. He made my dreams come true. But not just me, you could ask his clients. He was a remarkable human being. I still miss him every day. I can't believe he's been gone 10 years now. But I still remember the day that I met him. He was wearing an alligator belt buckle. He had on some crocodile boots, and I'm like, I don't know this guy, but I love him. I happened to wear cowboy boots and belt buckles at the time, and I start talking to this guy. He was wearing these blue sunglasses. I'm like, this is the coolest guy I've ever met in my life. He treated me like an angel. He didn't know me. He probably could have thought I was going to slow him down or get in his way. He was such a gentleman that day. We handled the case. We had to postpone it for whatever reason. And Peter gives me his card with the 9000 Sunset address. He says, James, if you ever want to go on your own, give me a call. I have an extra office in my suite. And I remember the day. It was December 8th, 2008. I call Peter and I say, hey, Peter, it's James Silverstein. I don't know if you remember me, but we had the 2-defendant Jones case. They were brothers. Oh, sure, I remember you, James. Peter, if that office is still open, I'd like to take you up on your offer. He said, come on down. And I came to 9000 Sunset, Suite 1115, and he showed me my office, and the rest is history. Another time, we were in the this is a great story. We were in the Santa Clarita court one day. We were representing a gentleman who was just the worst drug addict I think I've ever seen, and he was going to jail. There was absolutely nothing that we could possibly do. It was a probation violation. Peter and I tag teamed it. We're asking questions, we're cross-examining the cops. And when it was clear that nothing that we were doing was going to change the judge's mind, Peter says, Your Honor, could I have a moment with my co-counsel? Sure, Mr. Knecht. So Peter says, come here, James. We go off to the side. He says, I want you to call me as a witness. Call you as a witness? Yes, I'm going to testify as an expert on drug addiction. Okay. He said, ask me about A, B, C, and D. All right, sure. This is the greatest thing I've ever heard. So Peter gets up there, gets sworn in as a witness, and I'm thinking in the back of my mind, this is incredible, but it's not going to work. I asked Peter about 6 questions. The look on the judge's face was priceless. About 20 minutes later, and probably 12 questions later, the judge changed her mind and said, you know what, Mr. So-and-so, I'm going to give you another chance. This is your last chance. And that chance wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for Peter. And it was that kind of ingenuity, thinking on your feet. There was really no one like him. And to see this book, I got choked up when Ava asked me, because I remember when Peter was putting this together, he talked about it, he was proud of it.